Welcome back to Runecast, everybody. And if it's Friday night, you know what that means. It's time for love runes. So let's get into some love runes tonight. Let's see what we get here. Thanks for joining me once again. Tonight we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to talk about, we're just going to do one question, and I'm going to put some sage on the fire. We get some good sage. Here we go. Here's some good sage. Get some sage going. And of course, because it's love runes, we're going to put some nettles. Put some nettles. Associated with Fehu. Rune that indicates wealth and love. Maybe we'll get that sage going a little bit more. And it kind of has a unique scent when it goes with the nettles. And put that off to the side. We've got our tines here, if we need to use the tines. Put the sage up. Okay. Tonight's question for love runes is going to be a little more soul searching, introspective, because the runes are really designed for that. So this will be a reading for you if you're searching for love and you're not finding it. The question is going to be, what do I need to do to find love? What's blocking me from getting involved with someone, getting into a relationship? What is holding me back? And it could say, why can't I find love? What do I need to do to find love? So we're going to ask that question, and we're going to pour out the runes in a moment and see what they tell us. Okay, what is keeping me from love? What is keeping me from love? Let's see what we find here. We have Gibo, Tiwas, Algiz, reversed, Ehwas, Thurzaz came out like that, Manas. And that's really all we see. That's all that came face up. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we got. We got 2, 4, 6 runes. We have Gibo, Algiz, Ehwas, Thurzaz, Manas, Tiwas. So we'll look at these kind of in a Erd, past, Verdande, present, and Skuld for the future. What was, what is, and what may be. Okay, when we look at these two over here, in the past, it looks like in the past there was a relationship, an equal exchange. And something happened to that relationship, something that you were unaware of. and something that left you feeling unprotected, maybe vulnerable. So that vulnerability is what is present, even in the current situation. Even though that was in the past, that was in the current situation. And the present, it shows the Hunter's Rune, Ethwas. The Hunter's Rune is someone, it shows a strong backbone. So even though you felt maybe vulnerable and unprotected, you put on a strong face. And Thurazaz is the rune of Thor, thunder, 3, it's the third rune in the order, all those wonderful TH words. But it indicates, a force of nature in strength, but it can also indicate some pain. So even though the thunder rune is present there, you may put on a strong front, but that strong front, underneath it looks like there's a little bit of, a pain and a natural force there that's guiding you. In the future, it shows Manas and Tiwas. So this bodes well for you finding your partner, probably a male partner, but success nonetheless in that partnership through introspection. Okay, so that shows our outline of what was, what is, and what may be. Let's take a little deeper look and cast the tines out and see what they tell us about why you are not finding love right now. What is keeping you from the relationship of your dreams? Okay, so this I'm interpreting as Uruz, and this is either trying to be Kinaz reversed. So this would indicate that there was a strength. Uruz is the primal force. It's the second rune in the order. It represents the Arrakis, the primal beast. It's usually a rune of healing and strength. And when it's in this position, it has Kinaz reversed. Kinaz is usually like enlightenment or knowledge. So to me, this would indicate that there's an inner strength that you should be looking for. Right now, you don't see it, but it's something that you need to find. This inner strength is something that will bring you more, bring your true self more out to the forefront. And it'll help you get through this difficult time. So it shows that you're really not aware of the strength that you do have. And you may be thinking to the past of this old relationship that you thought was wonderful, that something happened that caught you unaware and left you feeling vulnerable. What you need to do is look inward to yourself. Like, this needs to come to the light, the strength that you have inside yourself. It's something that shows up here in the present as well. Ethwas is the backbone rune, the rune of strength, and the hunter's rune. So although you may be on the hunt and looking for things, you're not really finding it. It shows that you're probably running into more hurt and pain. It probably feels like you're running into a brick wall. But your strength, when you look inward and find that strength, it's going to help you overcome the situation here. this feeling of, the pain, and you're probably getting tired of the hunt. It doesn't bring you much pleasure. Okay, let's take another look here. Let's take one more. Well, those scattered pretty well. I don't see a lot here. I'm going to throw them again. See if it has one more bit of wisdom to give us. Again with Kinaz here. Kinaz. And it's almost like Ansu's was trying to form right here. And bring that one in the light. And this one off to the side. Or was this trying to form Tiwas or Ansus? We'll read it as Ansus, Kinaz, and Isa. So yes, it definitely shows that the quest for that strength, the enlightenment for that strength, is going to come through Odin and wisdom. So when you see Ansus, it's usually a communication, and Kinaz here means wisdom, enlightenment, sometimes creativity. So a way to break through the ice here, Isa is like self-preservation. It usually means things are at a standstill. So the way to break through that is through Ansus and even some kind of creativity. Maybe you're a creative person, whatever you do creatively, like either painting or writing or poetry or music. Ansus is definitely going to help with that. So in other words, communication, through Odin, maybe some meditation and some creative outlet will definitely help you find your inner strength. Again, more focusing on yourself. Whenever you're stuck in a position like this, and especially when you're trying to find completion with somebody else, you always have to look inward, especially when you're struggling, because chances are there's something inside of you that just isn't working right and you're not ready to accept that other person. And when you wander through life like that, you're never going to find that person. Like if you're on the hunt and you're not fixed inside, you haven't found your inner strength or healed from the past more fully, you're not going to be able to get to a relationship in the future that is more balanced. All you're going to find is more pain in the middle of the hunt. So this shows that ultimately through introspection and inward reflection, like Manaz shows two Wunjo runes facing one another, and it shows a completeness. Once that is achieved, then you have Tiwas, which is the victory rune. So the message for today is to look inward, find that inner light, express it, maybe through creativity it looks like, and that in time, maybe with a little meditation, maybe a little meditation on Odin, ask for some wisdom, some guidance, that will allow you to break through the Isa or the ice, the standstill that you're in. And that is your love runes for tonight. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.